Hello lords and ladies and welcome back to more Lord of the Rings the Third Age, where obviously we've done the throne room in Moria and now we get to continue our way through Moria. Let's say I will put all the battles is what I was going to say there before I was very rudely interrupted by a battle. So one thing I'm interested in knowing is what's people's favourite Lord of the Rings game and favourite movie, obviously Hobbit's included. No, because for me personally, obviously favourite Lord of the Rings game has to go to probably just Biff Me 2. I did enjoy Biff Me 2. Yep, again there before, rudely interrupted by another battle. I was going to say my favourite Lord of the Rings game is it's probably Biff Me 1, followed very closely by this. But film wise, I mean, it's always going to be the Fellowship of the Ring. I love the Fellowship of the Ring. I don't know what it is. It's just such a good film. Not saying the others are bad, obviously, but Fellowship of the Ring does rank a little bit higher. But now I guess we'll take the left path. It's the only path we haven't taken here in these mines of Moria. As we follow, I say follow behind the Fellowship, but we're underneath the Fellowship, so hey, we found all 7 dwarven runes. Isn't that cool? Gorgoroth Ashen Dwarven Ale there. And thankfully a lovely little save point up here where we can do our level ups. As everyone is gaining honestly ridiculous levels. I should go Spirit for him, but I'll go Strength. I'm going Spirit for her, we'll get over 300. And Elgost can have honestly, I need Spirit for him and all his abilities are still fairly expensive. Don't need to save, we're doing alright on health wise, to be honest. We'll keep this battling, I think we're close to learning a few new abilities here. So why not keep this one against the albino cave wags in. Get a little company valor there, so Hard actually hits. Berethor could do with a hail, like, couldn't he? Didn't think about that. Oh well. Let's get rid of one of them. Ungadunk. Get on there, Hard. Big axe man. He must ask you a question. I apologise. Guardian. Oh, there we go. We've got Citadel Rage now for Berethor. I don't think I'm still going to keep Hard in. I need to bring Elgost in, but oh, Hard. Letting the side down with your whiffs. You're meant to whiff. Idrial dodges as if she doesn't have an absolute insane amount of armor. But we'll have a look at Citadel Rage here. Let's see what we can do damage wise. Can we get 800? Is that worth it? I mean, probably not. It'll get some use, but not quite so much now. But it'll definitely have its use in the future. Right, Hard. Tell you what, triple and smash. Let's get speed control on this wag here. There we go. Lovely. Another Pierce and Might. And I'll probably bring Idrial in for... Oh, we learned Arrows of Sleep as well. I knew we were close to learning a few things. Idrial unfortunately is not, but... I don't think Hannah is either, to be honest with you, but I knew we were going to learn a couple of abilities at battle. Any levels? Nope. Oh, but we did get a Dunedain Suede jacket. We'll go have a look at that on there. Good old Elgost there. 22 armor versus 13. And 3 dex and 6 speed. So, very nice indeed. Very nice. Now, before we go to the red in this room, let's go grab ourselves this treasure chest with a battle for it. I'll edit out some of the battles. Some of them I will just keep in just for the sake of keeping. As you can see, Arrows of Sleep is very expensive. And I can only put one enemy to sleep for now. But give it time, and we will be putting the entire field to sleep for the entire battle Or until they hit at least, anyway. Makes Elagos very, very, very useful when it comes to farming abilities, if that is something you're interested in, which I will obviously show much later on. I'll show there, you know, where I find the easiest to do it, but we're a while away from that yet. I thought, can you hit the dwarven cleave? Yo, we did as well, look at that. I was actually expecting him to miss. Now we'll go Berethor, even though I even used like 2 moves tops here. But one of them's going to be Company Valor, so we'll not worry. Haha, Company Valor coming in already. With the counter as well. 1 wag left. Now, not everybody gets a counter, obviously. To be honest with you, I think only Berethor and Adhod get counters. I don't think anybody else does. Do you know what? We'll do a company might. Because I do want to use a fluid strike with Idrial here just to save some. I would like to save some AP if wherever possible. Always nice too. But obviously I can heal it up, but you know, I'm not going to use regular attacks. And there's Berethor's level up, lovely jubbly. We'll have a look at that after we've opened this treasure chest. Ooh, a steel longsword of Arnor. So we'll have a look at that before it starts. 22 damage. Big upgrade from his 12 damage from his Orthanc blade. Quick, powerful weapon, nearly 3 feet long and well cared for. So we do lose a little bit of consistency, but we do a little bit of combo. We do gain some speed and dex. Yeah, that's looking good. And what we'll quickly do is level up here. Let's see his levels. He is all flat out across everything. Ooh, level 20 is now a Gondor captain instead of a warrior. So not doing too shabby on his levels there. Before we go any further, let's actually remember to heal. Doesn't have to be fully, but you don't need healing. You just need AP. You need a bit of health and a little bit of AP. Obviously, there's no vendors in this game. We can't buy anything, but we can open this and see what we get.
Never before have I seen such armor.
What armor is it?
It is yours now, in memory of your people.
Well, you're not going to use it, are you?
In memory of them all.
What do we get? The Dwarven Velvet Hauberk and Tabard. Which is the Dwarven treasures we were looking for Hadot here. So, nice 34 there over his 26. Extra speed and extra strength, which is always nice. Oh. And we get an 18 over his 14. Not much, but you know, we get more dex and speed. And now we get a blue dwarf. Who doesn't want to have a blue dwarf in their party? I ask you. But that is all. Oh, one more treasure up in that top corner there. Let's not forget that before we walk over to where this red dot is. Apparently on the other side of the wall. But you know, if you remember from the throne room, this was what the map was supposed to be alluding to in the throne room.
There through our craft lies the hidden.
I don't understand how.
Handaloo even.
But you know, it works.
This road leads to the great hole of
And thanks to Idrial,
where we are likely to find
we get through there.
secrets.
Really want to find other secrets? No epic scenes today, thank you. So what quests have we got left here? Find the Chamber of Records. That shouldn't be too hard. Where's all the Dwarven books at? Oh, it's this area. Right, okay. There's going to be a lot of cuts here. I'll keep this one battle in. And after this, I'm going to be... probably going to be cutting a lot. I really need him gone. And I can't kill him. Ooh. That's interesting. I need him gone and I can't kill him in one hit. Oh, I can. I can't. I honestly didn't think Idrial was going to get the kill there for some reason. I thought she might have still been a wee bit weak. We'll get a Company Valor before we test the damage on our new Sword of Arnor. But like you see, we still want Hadhod to get some hits in with his axe craft there. Try and get him caught up a little bit. What are we getting from Hadod? 1100. Not terribly. We'll hit this one with Citadel Rage. Oh, that's better. Even without the crit there, we're looking at 1200 damage per Citadel Rage now. It almost makes it worth using. But we'll get our boy Elgost in. And he can get the finishing blow here. Hadod's looking a little bit weak there. A little bit low on the old health. But other than that, he's not doing too shabby, Alonso. No, we got a couple of level ups. Very nice. Everyone else up to level 20 now. We'll take that, we will. And here, ooh, a Silver Lord Raging Waters Pendant. So we'll have a look at that and do our level ups as well, I suppose. 7 armor over 5. 2 strength, 5 con. Honestly, I'm going to keep what I've got because I do like the extra spirit and speed. On Idrial, who is now a Lothlorian captain, who's going to get more speed. And honestly, dex as well. Hadod is now an Erebor captain with 51 con. His HP growth is nutty. Unfortunately, his spirit really does suffer. And our ranger captain, who I've managed to try and keep fairly even across the board at the minute. Now this is a point in time, obviously, you know, if hit level 20s, it's where I'm going to start building them more towards specific uses for how I like them at the end of the game, rather than how they are now. But you know, we'll worry about that within the next couple of levels more than anything else, really. It's not going to be an immediate jump ship over to the other way of running them and how I have them. We will indeed take our time, as they say. Yeah, as I was saying before, rudely interrupted again by a battle there. The builds I run for them, I will start, you know, building towards now. After level 20, just checking the area. We've got to make sure we haven't missed anything. Find the chamber. That was easy. We found the Chamber of Records. So it's time to make a quick save. Well, not a quick save, but you know, save quickly. Yeah, that'll do. Plenty of backups in this one, just in case. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, we completed 11% of the game. And we will move into the Chamber of Records and immediately get ambushed. Ah, this fight, right. Yes. Endure Flame, please. I would definitely like Endure Flame. Thank you, Mr. Dwarf, my dwarven friend. I need to stand fast as well on whatever team I decide to leave in here. Doesn't matter, he's going to stun Berethor anyway. Awesome. No Berethor then. Right. Okay. God, they're getting a lot of turns before I get one. Think. So it is on the Drain Inspiration here. I know they have a lot of AFP, but if I can get rid of some of it, it might prevent massive flames of doom coming our way. The only thing is I need to take Hadod out and I need to bring Elgost in. Here comes the Flames of Voodoo. This is why I used Endure Flame. I mean, I'll be honest, Idrial's got that much spirit that that's not doing any damage to her anyway, to be fair. As you can see, it reduces it on Berethor as well. And once Berethor's turn comes round and I can get that, you know, that stun protection on. I need stun protection, I need Company Valor. To help Hadod hit so we can get rid of these foes a little bit quicker. But at the same time, I also want Elgost. Because he can, obviously Arrow Flurry, if you didn't know, you can quite literally pick which two you want to hit. You can target any of them on the field. But I want him to get rid of them ones in the back there. Or at least weaken them ones in the back so I can get rid of them a bit easier. Yeah, see, they're one-shottable now with Idrial. But for now, I'm going to swap Idrial out for Hadhod. The ones in the back do not scare me as much as these ones in the front do. These ones in the front are, well, the machines. So, first use of Stand Fast here. We can no longer be stunned, which is, it's always nice, you know. I don't want to be stunned. Obviously, he's going to hit the only one who doesn't have fire protection on. Granted. Only 270, that's not terrible. And obviously, you know, you've seen every battle I've done has been cut. I haven't done any excessive grinding here. Level 20 is just the level you are, that I am at this point. As long as you fight every battle, the levels aren't too bad. There's Darkling now, great. Aha! You cannot stun me. I am unstunnable. Now could be a great time to use our perfect mode actually. But I don't really want to. I would rather just kill. Come on, Valor. Our health is looking alright at the minute. I'm not too worried. So let's make ourselves... Well, the whole point of that Berethor is we were supposed to dodge, mate. Not let him hit us, we meant to dodge. Right, get rid of him. Right, no more healing. No more healing, no more fire damage. And now it's a cakewalk. I just got screwed by them deciding they wanted to stun Berethor. Who does need healing. But at the same time, I don't really want to swap him out for Idrial. Because Idrial does not have stun protection. Now I'm free to swap whoever I want in and out. I don't need stun protection, I don't need fire protection, none of that. I'll probably take Hadhod out, most likely. Elgor's still really good at dealing with them ones in the back. With his arrow flurry. A flurry of arrows. What, 2? 2 is not a flurry. And again, lovely. Oh, nice crit as well. I do enjoy a nice crit. I just will bring Idrial in, who can... Idrial can probably just drown this one, to be honest. I mean, I could have... Ooh, Gift of Galadriel. I'm glad Idrial couldn't drown him. To be honest there. Let's just do that. Got a couple extra turns of leadership in here. Which wasn't the plan, to be honest with you. It really wasn't the plan, but, you know, we're getting a lot closer to what I actually want to learn from the leadership from Berethor as well, so why not take those extra two turns for the leadership skill. And then Gift of Galadriel restores greater health. So how much health is greater health? A heal of nearly 1,000 now, very nice indeed. I like it, I do. I mean, 50 AP, so it's an expensive heal, but hell, I'm willing to pay the toll. I'm willing to pay the price for that heal. Oh, cheeky level up for Berethor there as well. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and lots of nuke stuff. What's that? 30 Woodland Steel Falcon for Idrial, a 2nd Elven Ring of Wrath for Berethor, and a Dunedain Wool Captain's Cloak for Elgost. So, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby, Alonso, at all. Oh my god, is that Balin's tomb? Is that the tomb of Balin? So what's coming through the door? Well, they have a cave troll. Well, we know it's not that goblin making that noise. Nope, it is the Balrog of Morgoth.
Seek shelter.
Durin's Bane. Not as big as he looked in the films, to be honest, but still big enough.
The wizard. We must reach them first.
How are we going to reach them first if it's bigger than us and ahead of us, Idrial? Did you think about that? Oh, we've got some guard pals runs there. Very nice. Anything else in this room for us? Anything else among these smashed boxes? No? So out we head into another wonderful and wide area. But if we have a look here, you can see we've completely done West Moria. We've got East Moria now, where we need to reach the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Find Balan's war axe. And find the Dwarf Lord statue. So, not too shabby Alonso at all. He's got 50 strength. That's nuts, to be fair. Speed. Well, I'm building you for endgame, it's speed. So, we'll have a look at this Ring of Wrath versus his Lothorian Ring of Spirit Wardens. So that's 3 dex 1 Spirit. And this Elven Ring, crafted to be a weapon against Sauron, gives us strength, dex, and con. Which honestly I don't mind at all. And the pauldrons, a piece of armor is nearly always going to be a perfect upgrade. Weapons can be debated, but something like this here, right, 2 dex 3 speed, it's always going to be better than what we had previously. So I'm just going to very quickly save my game here, and I'll be right back. And there we have it. We now have Evil Mode, a new chapter of it. So let's go take care of that. I'll do all this on screen. You can see I haven't changed me differently there. I'm still playing on medium. If I was playing on hard, the enemies just are slightly harder, I guess, you know. Not much of a difference, really. So, West Moria, Dwavern. No, that's the wrong one. Why did I load West Moria? I'm in East Moria now. East Moria, Dwavern. Is what I wanted to load there. And we can do the Western Moria Evil Mode. So let's get this done now. And see what goodies we get from this. Starting things off with the Watcher. Getting aim shotted straight away off Elgost. Always nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I live in the water. Why does water hurt? I asked this question when I bought it. So, easiest way to do this one is we just rake and spout. This battle in Evil Mode is free. I'll be honest. It's completely and utterly free. We just have to spam rake and spout. We never have to worry about anything else. Just constant rake and spout and we will win. See, we've already killed Idrial, so they've now got no way of healing. You could change it up, you could use the tentacle attack, but rake and spout just does more damage. And it looks like Elgost's about to fall as well. And he has, so just the HUD left. Obviously there's just the HUD left, I mean, come on, he's amazing. He is great. But he will eventually run out of MP. AP. I mean, he dies to this rake and spout anyway. And if he didn't, I had 3 turns off the belt, so... Battle 1 over and done with. Nice and easy. What we got now? Ah, this one. I do not like... I love how we do this battle, but they don't give us... You know, they don't give us the shaman. We've got to do this the hard way. We've got to do this shamanless. Which is always nice of them. I mean, I guess giving us 5 enemies to use would be... Probably would be a little bit too easy. To be quite fair. Well, let's put Elgost dead. Ooh. It doesn't matter who you leave alive here. Out of these two, they can both hurt you. But I've got faith in being able to kill her before she gets another turn. And then I can just keep HUD stunned. Hey, look at that. I was right. As long as HUD doesn't kill my Goblin Vet, or my G Vet as it is down there, I should be alright. Leaving wound. Nope, I'm still A-OK. As long as I get a turn. He's got to get a turn at some point, right? Jesus, this Goblin Vet's slow. But let's say these evil modes, early doors. They're not very difficult at all. I don't know if a triple slash will kill him, so we'll play it safe. You know, we don't want to lose. Ah, it would have killed him. Woohoo! And that's it. So for that we get a cracked Elfstone of Shadow Protection. Obviously reduces shadow damage. And a 3rd Age Mordor Orc Battle Shield for Berethor. All very nice. Very, very nice. So like last time, I'll quickly save these into my save file here. And we'll go have a look at these. We'll go see what's crack-a-lacking. Nobody says crack-a-lacking anymore, Thomas. You're just embarrassing yourself at this point, I think. I'm just embarrassing myself. But we'll go have a look at these. Now that Elfstone will have some use, that cracked Elfstone. I can make use of that. 100% we can make use of that. It is going straight on Idrial along with the fire one. Just cause it gives her resistance to shadow and fire now, which is all she really needs for what I've got planned for her. And Berethor gets a shield with 8 more defense than the previous one. He does lose a little bit of health, but he gains 1 strength. And I mean, let's be honest, it looks pretty cool. If you want to go whole hog and have him look, you know, really cool, you swap that sword back out for the Cutlass of Isengard. But I think that just fits there. It fits the bill. But, you know, I'm about killing things here. But this is where we are going to leave this one for today. And next time, we'll continue our way through East Moria and see if we can't catch up with that Balrog before he gets to the wizard, while finding more dwarven treasures along the way. But until next time, this is the Casual Gaming Dad. Stay safe.